Mr. Poole knew to the exact date. How is this even possible? We're about to literally moon, guys. I'm not even kidding. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having amazing. XRP's around $30.10. Pumping up like never before, guys. It really could be time. I think so. And it all happens today, huh? On a Thursday. Let us investigate. Now, guys, we're from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. Remember, Ripple loves Thursdays. That's why we gotta keep an eye on the Riddlers, because they told us future events, guys. Future planned events. Okay? Guys, while recording the video, this video, we just got news. Look at this. Breaking! The parties have filed a joint dismissal of the appeals. The case is now officially over, guys. The Ripple versus SEC case. So basically, they went throughout all these years just for it to come to this. Crazy, huh? Wow. Since end of 2020. So I guess it's officially over, guys. XRP, another update. It's about $3.20. Look at this. What is that? I just looked at the charts. I'm like, wait, what just happened? I'm like, did it just go like organically up, or was there some type of news? Interesting. And it happens again on a Thursday. What is this? Wait, big shorts on 8/7/2024 today, a year ago, deja vu. Wait, what? Guys, it feels like this has happened before from Ego, but he posted this hours ago before the dismissal officially came through. Look at this. This happened on 8/7/2024 last year. Wait, this is crazy, guys. Hold on a minute. Right? No, don't forget. Look, these people literally called it. It was a 1 year exact delta. Yeah, the Riddlers knew, guys. The Riddlers literally knew. I don't know. It's getting crazier by the second. I can't. I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. I guess the case is now officially over. Let it breathe. Let it fly. Continue with the video. So, first things first. Justin, President Trump to make major announcement on the economy. Not to mention he's been signing so many beautiful bills and laws getting passed that are extremely bullish for cryptos. And now he's about to make another announcement for the economy, guys. Okay, let's see what's that all about, which is probably extremely bullish. But here we go. This is where things get quite fascinating, because what is the probability of this happening? Okay. So as you guys may know, and you guys probably already heard the news, but from Brad Garlinghouse, they are very excited to share that we are acquiring Rail Financial. Okay, now talking about Rail, the company name is Rail, guys. What do we see here? Which connects to trains, huh? The railway station. This was from Mr. Poole on 8/7/2020, guys. Literally today, like a 5-year delta. That's insane, huh? So let's check this out. Look at this. This is another one. You gotta hurry up, or else you're gonna get left behind, huh? So either Ripple's playing a part of the script, right, and following what the Riddlers are saying, or somehow the Riddlers knew about future events somehow, right? Maybe looking through a glass, who knows? But how is this even possible? So you want to get on board, guys, before it's too late, right? Now Rail will play a major significant role in the new financial system, supposedly, because Rail says on its website that the company is responsible for 10% of all global stablecoin based payment activity. 10%, guys. Right? So Ripple's trying to capture everything. Remember, Ripple plus Rail equal train leaving station, all aboard. You guys see what's happening. How did the Riddlers even get confirmed today? That's insane. So if you don't believe in the Riddlers now, will you ever? Probably not.
What do you think about cryptocurrency as a form of currency?
Well, I think the train
This is Rosie Rios.
train's already left the station in terms of cryptocurrency. You may or may not know that I just joined the board of Ripple, and the reason why I chose to join that board, it's, in my opinion, one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has a credible and legitimate use. So financial institutions use it to settle cross-border payments.
She said the train has left the station, and plus it's one of the few legitimate cryptocurrencies out there. Everything that we have talked about is coming into fruition as we speak, guys. Right? Finally, from Mr. Poole, 8/8 tomorrow. Finally, it's all happening. Is it happening? It sure seems like it. From Monica Long, stablecoin payments are everywhere for a good reason. When we met the Rail financial team, we knew their product capabilities would complement what Ripple Payments already offers. A closer look on what this is, guys. So this is Rail right here, right? For $200 million, Ripple to acquire Rail for $200 million. Is it worth it? Seems like it. Oh wow, this is interesting. Stablecoins are quickly becoming a cornerstone of modern finance, and with Rail, we are uniquely positioned to drive the next phase of innovation and adoption of stablecoins on blockchain in global payments. Now, why are stablecoins extremely important? It's a method. It's a mechanism to pump cryptos to astronomical heights, where they will be included in the new financial system. Some, but most will fail, such as Tether will not make it. Right? Is Tether doing what our LUSD is? Probably not. Definitely not. And in 2025, Rail is forecasted to process over 10% of the 36 billion global B2B payments, stablecoin payments. There it is, 10%, huh? Now, this comes from Rail as well. They're excited, very excited. Why they chose Ripple? Ripple understands that better than anyone. Why Ripple? They have spent the last decade building digital asset infrastructure designed to work with traditional finance. Today, Ripple's a one-stop shop for financial institutions and enterprises. Exactly what we talked about, how Amazon, when they first came into the scene, they were like a bookstore, kind of. Right? I think they're targeting books, if I'm not mistaken. But then they branched out to many other things. They became the home of TradFi, guys. Right? They became the home of everything. Because they targeted everything. Now, with Ripple, it's basically kind of the same thing. Ripple providing simple, secure, compliant tools to store, trade, and move value. Okay? The Galaxy Digital, right? Mike Novogratz, who hated on XRP and Ripple, believes that Rail is going to disrupt what? We think Rail as disrupting SWIFT, the primary interbank messaging service for financial institutions globally. SWIFT works with 11,000 plus institutions and does 150 trillion in transactions volume per year. Rail has experienced tremendous growth year to date and plans to grow by continuing to expand its interconnectivity across many geographical corridors and partnering with growing corporations, fintechs, payment processors, and banks that see high volumes of cross-border payments. So basically now, Mike Novogratz is helping Ripple by disrupting SWIFT. We told you from a long time ago that it's all about SWIFT, right? We need to target SWIFT because it's the main system that connects it all today. When we talk about money, okay, transferring money around and value. So listen to this. Reverse Bearbook once upon a time told us that SWIFT is sweating because they don't want to change. They want all the pie to themselves. So if SWIFT is sweating in choosing work with Ripple and use XRP or work with R3 and use XRP, it's probably going to be work with Ripple, guys, and use XRP, right? So they have to make this decision quickly because Ripple's coming for them, right? Either they're going to survive or die. So they want to survive. What will they choose? Well, the Ripple path, XRP path. And how will Rail help this diagram come into fruition? Look at this. So you see this top area, okay? This top area, guys, it shows basically a bunch of different currencies such as USD, the Japanese yen, euro, right? The Mexican currency right here, I think pesos, I'm not quite sure, but a bunch of different currencies. And it's connected by a complex web of lines, right? It's like connecting to each other, guys, basically communicating to each other, okay? And all these other currencies. Now, each currency is represented as a node, and the lines indicate direct or indirect conversation paths between them, typically requiring multiple middlemen, such as corresponding banks, SWIFT network. Now, this represents the traditional financial system, by the way, where converting one currency, guys, to another, for example, GBP to euros, now, which often involves a multi-step process through a common currency like USD, leading to delays, which will be 2 to 5 days, right? Like SWIFT. high fees and inefficiencies. Okay, so this is the traditional financial system as we speak today, guys. Okay, now this is a big error because we live in the modern times, the modern age. We need something new. We need a savior. What will that be? Exactly, it's XRP. Why is this the case? Because this shows the same exact fiat currencies, okay? The same thing as above. But now they are connected through a central node. This node represents what? XRP. Okay? As the currency savior or the system savior. The lines are as well what? The lines that you guys can see are much simpler, right? It's simplified, which is a more direct and streamlined conversion process mediated by XRP, right? It's being the bridge, guys. Which is the bridge currency, which will facilitate faster, cheaper transactions across different fiat systems by acting as a middleman asset. Okay, intermediary asset, guys. So this is fantastic news. I mean, you guys see how that we knew that XRP was the chosen one from a long time ago, but people didn't care or realize it, right? Now, how will Rail? Now, how would Rail support XRP, right, in taking over the entire world? Well, I have this on my side monitor. Basically, it enhances XRP's utility and adoption in several ways. Enhanced stablecoin infrastructure. Rails specializes in stablecoin powered payments, processing over 10% of the projected 36 billion global B2B stablecoin volume in 2025. So this infrastructure includes virtual accounts and automated back office systems, allowing seamless conversions between fiat and stablecoins like Ripple's RLUC. Then, by integrating Rails technology, Ripple can use XRP as a bridge, not just between fiat currencies, but also between fiat and stablecoins. Right? It will still have to go through XRP. For example, a payment from USD to Euro could convert to RL so a payment from, for example, a payment from USD, okay, right here to Euro, could convert to RLUC via Rail. Use XRP for the transfer on the XRP ledger, settling in 3 to 5 seconds. Then convert back to Euro, all within reduced friction. And that's how Rail will support XRP. Directly, indirectly, it's all going to be on the XRP ledger. When XRP captures a large portion of this of what it's targeting, right, payments, easily it could get to $100 to $300, right? It's just 10% of cross-border payments, hundreds of dollars. Right? Well, look what Rails connected through. All these different payment rails, guys. Crazy, huh? This is why David Shores told us on August 7th, "Sire, the peasants are revolting." Yes, I know. That's why I don't let them in the castle. We're in Swift's castle. Right? We're revolting, guys. Which we will take over. Uphold. The path to gains is paved way with XRP. It all every road leads to XRP. The fountain for today's video comes from Baba Cugs. He posted this, guys.
Let's see. Maybe this typewriter on my table. Comment, I am writing the script for this week's show. What makes you think the show needs a script? Oh.
Writing the script for this week's show, guys. So there it is, right? Again, everything. I guess they're all reading the script and playing and acting out as a script says, guys. This isn't financial advice. The Riddler's new. It's time to enter the new era, the new world. What is that, Sophie's Macy's? See ya.